Bo, bo, bo. This is the FireAlpaca and Davinci Resolve animation tutorial part 2. Be sure to watch part 1 and then part 2. Let's talk about changing the color of this animation. In front of us we have one layer of animation. It's animation that's opaque, and in this video it looks white. Let's change that color. Right now we're on the edit page. Let's move over to the color page. On the bottom left you have some color wheels. One of them says gain. Move that white dot and you're changing the color overlay on this animation. Change it to whatever color you'd like. Go to the delivery page. Give the file a name. Tell it where you want it to be saved. Add it to the queue and click render to make your video file. Take a look at your file. It's beautiful. Next, I'm going to do something that will give my animation more options. Go to the FireAlpaca animation file. It's a .mdp. Clicking that opens up FireAlpaca. Go to File, Export Layers, Animation Mode. Create a new folder where you'd like to put your layers. Transparent the background. This time let's say yes. I saved my animation images in this transparent folder, and these are all my transparent images. The blank pages are black, but if it has animation on it, it looks white. Now later on you'll see that in other programs this white area, because it's transparent, it doesn't have a color and it just looks black. So black on black is what you'll be looking at. Okay, let's go to Davinci, and we were on the delivery page. Let's go back to the media page. This is called media storage, this area, or media bay. Now you can, if you want, you can drag your file right into here, or you can go through this directory tree and try and find where you are. Line falling, transparent folder right there. Now just be careful. If you delete it from here, you're actually deleting it from your computer files. So if you go looking for it in another place, it won't be there. So you can either do it like that, or you drag the whole folder to the media storage bay. And there it is right there. And you can't see it. The animation is there. I'll play it now. You can't see it because it's black on transparent, which shows black here. Now remember, don't delete this ever. So I'm going to drag that down to my media folder. Still shows up as black there. This is the transparent. This is the original opaque version. Okay, let's go to edit. And let's get rid of this timeline. I'm going to just delete that. I'm going to drag this time my transparent into the timeline. And again, I'll play it by pressing the space bar. You can't see it. Let's drag this up to video layer 2. And I want to put, this is over whatever I'm going to put here. So in this area, I'm going to close my media pool, open my effects library, go down to generators, and let's just start with paper and put a piece of paper underneath this. Now if we, let's make it smaller so it's the same size as my other file. Let's zoom in on that and bring it there, and let's put it on loop. Right there is loop, and let's play it. There it is. Great. Now what if we want to change the color of this paper? We can click on it. Let's double click it. And when you double click it, you get this control. It's called the inspector up here. And you can change the brightness. And that looks like just a nice white paper now. Or the darkness. And this is a super dirty paper. Let's take a look at that. Oh, isn't that nostalgic? Okay, let's move it back to where it was before. And let's turn up the saturation this time, because that's kind of fun. Wow, look at that. And then you can change the contrast. Oh, I like that. What happens if I change the gain? Oh, yellow? Well, that's just yellow, huh? But I like that darker color. Let's play that. Wow. So you can play with these controls. And so anyway, you can change the different color of the paper. And you can export that through Deliver, and you have that image. But let's say you want something different. Let's get rid of that one by hitting backspace. Let's go to a solid color. Okay, I'll put a solid color under there. And zoom out and make it the right size. And we'll play. Okay, so this looks pink, but actually it's just a representation of color, when in fact it's just black. So if you click on that, you can see the color is black. Click on that area, and you can change it to whatever color you want here. Okay, pink. And you can change it to with this little plus arrow. Okay, let's leave it at that. Okay, and let's play it. Okay, and again, you can go to Deliver and create an MP4 or a MOV file, whatever you want. What else can you do? A noise gradient. Let's get rid of this. Backspace. Put that under there. Make it about the same size. And now it looks like clouds or something like that. Okay, so that's super interesting. Let's get rid of that. This time let's find a piece of live video. Okay, here's a video of a castle scene that I shot. Let's drag that underneath. Okay, I guess you don't have to put it in the media area. You can just drag it right into your timeline. I didn't know that. And we don't need all of this footage. We can stop there. Go to the blade cutter and move it right to that area. Change to your selector. Select all this. You don't need, delete it. And then you can export that with Deliver. There it is. You might not like this animation, but now I think you have a good idea of how to do it yourself. What I'm doing here is not probably the best way. I've just been learning piecemeal by watching YouTube videos, and I found something that works for me, but there are lots of other ways of doing things. For example, you could go to the color page or the fusion page, and these here are called nodes. I don't know much about nodes. I've watched a couple videos, but I have never been successful. They're probably not that difficult. There's really good instruction on the internet, but right now I'm doing the best I can the way I can. And I'm sure as I keep trying and practicing, I'll get better and better, and I'll try different things. And I hope you do too. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Talk to you later. Da, 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 da.